Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, we're going to start our session now. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So be comfortable yourself and gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. So while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring your attention to your body, please. Observe head to toes yourself and say so patveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. Following my words mentally, relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. And relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. And relax your large intestine. Relax all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. So bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So now bring my attention to the sensation, and following the sensation, just recognize inhalation as inhalations, exhalations as exhalations. Do nothing extra. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Just settle down with the sensation of the inhalation and exhalation. So don't try to inhale or exhale yourself. Just allow it to happen naturally itself. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalations and exhalations. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalations or exhalations. Some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. So each and every inhalations and exhalations has its own character. Just recognize it. See how calming down your body inhalations happen, calming down your body exhalations happen. Observe how calming down your mind, inhalations happen, calming down your mind, exhalations happens. Your mind, your body, your breathing, interdepending each other and changing moment by moment. Just observe how following the inhalations, exhalations, your mind, your body arising, existing and disappearing itself. These all three things integrate each other. See, whatever the experience come to you, and recognize it and see how it change. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Being so frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. So expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward, and upward. To all 6 directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion. From the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, in this ordinary life, we become so happy with this material world. And every day we keep collecting around things around the things around us, and we maintaining. Just imagine you have the most expensive, fastest car in the world, but still you cannot go inside the car, you have to run behind the car. If the car is yours, all the title under your name, it's may park in front of your house or in your garage. But when you want to go somewhere, you cannot get into it. You have to run behind it. Just imagine you have a very luxurious boat. It's under your title, in the title under your name. But you have to swim behind the boat. Just imagine you have the very luxurious mansion, house, wherever that the place you want to be. All the titles under your name, but you all that house, that mansion keep you always busy to maintain it. You have no any peace inside that. You have no any moment to sleep. Lie down inside that house. You always outside, go here and there, looking for things to maintain that mansion. Just imagine you have the life. And that life never going to give you peace. You have the husband, wife, children, friends and family members, brothers, sisters. You claim whatever that you mean as life. You have everything, but still if you don't have any peace inside you, out of whatever you have around, how you going to claim it as your life? So then we have to think, because this collective nature has a strong history, and it is stronger than we think. Through the samsaric journey with our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, we used to accumulate. We never had a method, we never practiced, we never had the teachings to get out of the things we bring into inside us. And the thing is, the once you accumulate things, believing this is mine, and then what happening? That things start to hold you, and at the same time, you start to hold that things. Very simple example, you may see sometimes this very old people, taking this dog for a walk. And I see every day in the evening sometimes. They see a neighbor sometimes in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Sometimes their sound, I come out and see what is the sound. Maybe they're very old. The people sometimes get out with their dog. The thing is this, and I just seen, and sometimes when we also get old, how I going to be? And just I always look at them. I used to be with most old people in my life. And I know getting old is not easy. So, but somehow, the thing is when the dog try to go somewhere, they hold and the dog not going to listen to them, they're not going to listen to dog. The both having a struggle, and the master want to go this way, the dog want to go that way. And the both struggling, very old people, struggling, holding. And then sometimes they go with the dog a little bit, and then again they bring in, I was watching this we don't need to read Tripitaka sometimes to see this thing happen within us, around us. So when you get something, when you hold something, the same thing happened to us. And it start to go in a different way, and we start to hold it in a different way. And then itself, it become a struggle sometimes. So the thing is, at least, the dog is sometimes you have power to hold and take home back somehow after the struggle. You have power over it. But sometimes when it comes to our inner desires, there are things take us, and we have no any choice. We have no any choice. And even the bigger thing is, we don't know even that we don't have a choice. That is the biggest misery. Just imagine you get into a choice believing this is my choice, and you are there because you don't have a choice. See that we corrupted ourselves. We fool ourselves. So we don't have a choice, and then we believe, oh, this is my choice. No, we came to this because we don't have a choice. Then how are you going to claim it as a choice? How are you going to claim it as your free will? So that's why sometimes, we have to look ourselves. We have to evaluate our inside. Don't afraid to do that. Don't be ashamed to do that. You have to do it. Because the life going to change by the time. And when you have this opportunity, if you do it by yourself, and you may see certain things which is not necessary for you. And sometimes you have done a lot of things, and out of that, whatever you did, it brings a lesson to you. At least it is good if you're able to get that lesson, and you start to look for your inner development. So it's always there is opportunity when you start to look. So that's why don't miss that opportunity. And whenever you have a time, start to observe that what is happening around you, where this everything try to take you. Maybe because this material world, it doesn't have a idea about the wisdom or the freedom or regarding your liberation. It doesn't have like that way. It has its own way to go with the cause and effect. But in your mind, if you are able to recognize the inner desire, how it keep going and following this outside world, then you start to understand this, the things around you happening according to your inner desire. And but sometimes we claim, we blame to this outside world. It happened because of that, this happened because of this, like that. But deeply, there is a deeper connection with our own choice. So once you recognize that, maybe you see how you can change it. So there is a sutta called Gabbani Sutta. So the Gabbani means the pregnant woman, pregnant mother. So the story come like this. This sutta in the Kuddaka Nikaya, as the story is like this. There was a woman, she got pregnant, and then by the time the delivery time came. And as you know, at that time, there was no any kind of special hospitals to go. The mostly people do their deliveries at home. So she was get ready for that. And then for that time, for that moment, they need some kind of good ghee, butter for something. And the ghee was at that time kind of like a holy food. So then it was a poor family, and she called to her husband and told, go and find some good butter, good ghee, because this my delivery going to happen. We need that. This poor man went here and there, he couldn't find any ghee. And then he has no choice. Then he looking for ghee. Then one of his friends told, oh, in the king palace, the king giving the best ghee for the monks. And if you go there, maybe you can get something. But the thing is this, when the monks go there, and whatever the monks get the ghee, the normally monk doesn't take it with them. So they have it there, they eat it there, and then they go back. So the thing is, you can go to king's palace and you can have it, but you cannot bring it out of the palace. How much you want to have it there, you can eat it there. You can drink it there, you cannot bring it. So now there is a question, how he can do this? But then he thought, okay, I'll go there and I will drink as much as I can. And then as soon as I get it, come back and vomit, then I can get it without spoiling it. You know how people smuggling drugs and sometimes money and sometimes gems, jewelries, gold, they do the same kind of things. See, this ancient time, 2,600 years ago, this person, the ghee was the most important, and he thought to do the same thing. So then what he did, he went to the palace and waiting on the line, and then somehow he got this opportunity and he drank a lot of ghee. And then came back. And came back and tried to vomit it. And it didn't come out. And even he tried to flush it, it didn't go out. So from the both sides, he was trying to get this out. It didn't happen. Now what happened? The body is, at that time, it was not kind of like that hard for him. But now it became so heavy, the body start to react because it doesn't go out. Then he was in so much pain, struggling, crying, rolling here and there, shouting, asking help. And the people came and no one couldn't help him. And by the time the Buddha was passing by, and then with the Venerable Ananda and all the monks, Buddha saw this. And then the Buddha said to the Venerable Ananda, look that person. And he drank all this ghee. Now it is stuck in his body. It doesn't come out. And he is so much pain. Until we attain to the liberation or the Nibbana, this is exactly the same thing happening to all this conventional life for ordinary people. Remember this example very carefully. And it's a very, very short sutra with this story, with the Buddha gave this example. And we also drank so much with our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. We intake so much things through the samsaric journey. Maybe to satisfy ourselves. And sometimes we did things to maybe with the idea to help others even. But now this everything stuck us. And look at you. You have no power over time. You have no power over change. You have no power over getting sick, disease. You have no power over dying. You have no power over birth. Why? Because we accumulated so much, it is stuck inside us, which we call the sanskara, volition, thoughts, memory, habits. So then when a situation comes to you, when something happening to you, have you ever concerned regarding that situation? Is it a result of your struggle to get out of this pain or something else? So whatever you do in your ordinary life, just look very carefully. Is it a result of your struggle? Is there any way that you can take a very conscious decision and get out from it, or are you entrapped? Can you get out of the situation? Just very simple question. You don't want to cook tomorrow. Can you do that? Maybe you will not cook, but other people start to, declare a war. They want to eat. No? Maybe you decide not to watch TV. Sometimes how about other people? They're going to get so mad if you unplug your cable box. And maybe you decide, this couch, This chair, I don't need. You want to take it out. This carpet, you want to change. Can you do that? Just imagine. This is in your house. This you claim it. All the title under your name, maybe half of title under your name. And you claim this is my house, this is my place, and it's under the title, this is my husband, this is my wife, it's under your name, and what you can do, so there is a situation in your life. Are you doing things as a part of the struggle, or are you really free and it is your conscious free decision and it is come out of your free will? Or in case if you want, there is a possibility that you can change anything or like that way. If it is so, it is good. If you are kind of like a bird that can fly to any direction and you're not opposed by somebody, or go this way, you have to be this way, that way, like that. Or are you have 100%, not forget about 100%, at least just 50%, just put a 50%, at least 50%. Do you have that kind of, inner freedom in you? That's what you have to look. No, it is your house, but if you cannot change this, the dusty carpet sometimes, why you struggling and holding, believing, thinking this is mine? If you cannot change even the couch from this side to that side, well, how are you going to claim it as yours? That's why it's a kind of, we are kind of like people that we have a most expensive car, but we keep running behind it. And we have the boat, very luxurious boat, but we have to keep swimming behind it. We have a mansion, most beautiful house sometimes, but we have no opportunity to live in there. We have to go outside, and always in the dark, in the light, in the cold time, in the summertime, we have to go here and there, look for things to maintain it. So think about that. So what the Buddha gave that example with that person. And then the Buddha blessed upon that person and he got out of the pain. And all the people and start to follow the Buddha's teaching out of the faith and the help that what the Buddha gave. But the most important thing was the sermon that the Buddha gave with the example with that person. So we all accumulated things with the great desires, and then what happened? It is stuck inside us. So remember, whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you smell, taste, feel, the very next day you become from that nourishment. You become out of your perception. So then be very careful. It's nothing wrong you becoming careful. Why? Because in case if unnecessary things come to you and the very next day you become like that, no one can help for you. So then always have a conscious decision yourself when you see something, when you hear something, smell something, taste something, smell something. It is not far away, you blocking it and throwing away things. You cannot do that. We're living in the world. We're living inside this all the things. So we have no power to escape from it. So then, but still, there's a place that you can filter this all. What is that place? When anything come to your eye, if you become very careful and see what this is, do you need it or not? If you can take that decision, and out of that, whatever the things happening inside you, always going to be with your conscious decision. And you mix your consciousness to your experience. Don't just be allowed to be just experience. Mix the consciousness to that. And then little by little, you will experience in a certain level that your consciousness going to govern with your experience, not your habitual patterns. And then whatever, any situation come, any hard time come, any difficult person around you, you can handle. So remember, any pain, any difficulty, you can go through that when you develop the consciousness. So then give attention to that. How you can develop it? When you see, hear, smell, taste, feel. Bring the attention to it. Rather than collecting and holding in, grasping it, go with it, accumulating it. Just bring a little conscious awareness and see what this is. Why? Because remember, it's going to go inside you. Once it go inside you, it's not easy to take out. It may going to be with you in the samsaric, through the samsaric journey. So then, whatever you see, smell, and just imagine yourself, whatever the perception come to you, see, imagine you, is it worth for you to take it with you? Do you like this to represent this as you? Why? Because the tomorrow it's going to become you. If it is make you kind of like a shame, fear, why you allow it to be there like that? So that is where you, when you have that concept, that is where you become kind of like open book. There's nothing to hide. Why we have things? Because when the perception come, you didn't know it's going to be you tomorrow. So then, when you become like that, it's going to be very difficult for you to handle. But once you know it is, then there is no difficulty. That itself make you free. So then always remember, life is not hard, difficult. Life is not a sad things. Life is just happening according to cause and effect. It is not happening according to your wish. It is happening according to your perception and the desire. Once you know that, make it very clear yourself. Get out of the desire and let the perception to be there. And when the perception comes, be very clear and be mindful. If it is worthless, and just know that this is worthless, then don't remind on it, reflect on it. Don't do that. And if it is worthful and it is worth for you, it is profitable for you, and then again and again, you go with that. Why? Always remember that perception going to become your life next day. In a certain level, once you start to fulfill that all the profitable skills with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, 100%. And naturally, whatever the bodily, verbally, mentally action going to come from you. So now through the perception, you fulfill inside, and then the whatever come outside from you, whatever come as a result from you through your bodily, verbally, mentally action also going to have the same quality. And then there is no harm going to happen to anyone. So whatever come out of you, it always going to be profitable to others. Now it is very simple, and now you understand the method. So imagine in case if you accumulate unnecessary things through your perception, unprofitable things through your perception, then what will happen? As a result, through your bodily, verbally, mentally action, it's going to come as your outcome. But if you develop the awareness and filter and collect it through the profitable way and develop it to the profitable way, then naturally your bodily, verbally, mentally action going to come profitable way. So it is good once it become good for you, once become good for others, and you are in a line that you come to a level that all the function happening related to your mind, body, and the perception is going to have a certain kind of awareness which not going to go down. That itself always uplift you moment by moment, and in a certain level. As a result of fulfilling that method, your transformation happen, your liberation happen, and the ultimate bliss of liberation is possible for you. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ettavata ca ammi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vaham hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.